that slavery is not against the law.
Well, some places it is, some places it isn't. We've agreed. In this settlement, slavery is not welcome.
You've agreed. Is this agreement written down? Is it a law?
It doesn't need writing. Enough handshakes, and it is the law in these parts.
All right, all right. If that's what the council wants, I'll abide. But let me point out that your agreement will keep us all poor for the rest of our lives.
Nobody's starving.
Nobody's starving. Is that what you all want? Not to starve? Is that the reason we came out to this new land here? Not to starve? Or did we come out to build up this new land as fast as we know how? And you, Jed, how about you? I mean a man your age. Couldn't you use a little more help at harvest time?
I expect we all could.
But you can't afford hired help. I can't neither. And that's the reason I bought 2 slaves.
There's no getting around it, Daniel. With a few extra hands, we could put a lot more bread on the table during the long winter.
You know how I feel about slavery, Jed. I say no. And I hope I speak for most of the settlers.
Well, now, maybe you do and maybe you don't. I, for one, think you speak for yourself and no one else.
You're welcome to think whatever you like, Taggart.
Well, this is a fine way to conduct a council meeting. Let one man ride herd and all the rest. If Boone here really believes he speaks for most of the settlers, he shouldn't mind letting them decide what they want.
Well, it seems to me they've already decided. You're the only one that owns slaves.
We've been going on quite a spell. I move we close the meeting and take this up again next week.
Now, hold on a moment, Jed. Jed, one moment. Gentlemen, I suggest we hold a vote. Let each settler make up his own mind. Unless, of course, our esteemed leader, Mr. Boone, is offended by the democratic process to decide the issue.
All right, we'll have that vote, Taggart. And if you lose, your slaves go free.
Agreed.
All members in favor, raise their hands. Adjourned till 2 days from now, when you'll vote.
Persuasive talk of that Taggart, isn't he? And a bad thinker.
I thought you'd never get here.
Important business.
After him!
Hold your fire. Now, you'll be a lot better off passing the word and seeing to your own livestock. Mingo and I'll track you.
What if it's running in a pack, Mr. Boone?
Well, Miss Smith, that's not likely unless it's winter and you can't get anything to eat. Now, don't worry. Come on, Mingo.
You know, everything would be simplified if the wolf got Boone instead of the other way around. We'll just wait and see what happens.
Tracks. Get it going anyway. Mingo. Hold your fire, Mingo. He's not going to hurt anybody.
I'm not sure I can share your confidence, Daniel. You'd never believe this at Oxford.
I've heard stories about wolves being friendly to men, but I never put much stock in them.
I've also heard stories of wolves being friendly to men and then turning on them.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. Wait. I'll do it. Let's go home.
I never heard anything like that before in my life, Dan. We're sorry to have bothered you, but now we can sleep peaceful with no ravaging wolf to worry about.
Well, you can sleep peaceful, all right, Jed. I didn't kill the wolf.
Pardon me. Ma'am? Did I hear you right, Mr. Boone?
You heard him.
You mean to say that wolf is still free to attack our settlement?
I didn't kill the wolf. And you don't have to worry about him attacking anything. He's harmless, he's friendly, or I wouldn't be here now.
Well, now, I don't know what kind of magic you weave to keep wild animals from harming you, but the rest of us might not be quite so fortunate. However, since you refuse to kill the wolf, I'll do it myself. Or do you consider wild animals your sole and exclusive jurisdiction in Boonesboro?
Good night, Mr. Taggart.
Good night, Mr. Boone.
Night, Dan.
Jed. Good night.
By your place in the morning.
Help you hunt that wolf.
Oh, no, Mr. Smith. Boone has just handed us a golden opportunity. We'll take advantage of it now. By morning, my popularity should have taken a distinct turn for the better.
That Mr. Taggart won't get the wolf, will he, Pa?
Well, it's hard to tell, son. But not until daylight, anyway.
That wolf will be back in the wilderness by morning, Israel.
I reckon so. He'd be getting back to his family.
How do you know he's got a family?
He wouldn't have been that nice to you if he didn't have a family.
Makes real good sense.
And it makes real good sense to me if you and I fetch you in the wood for the night, Israel.
You know, there's always something needs doing around here.
Go on, young man. Go on. Your chores have to be done. Dan, do you feel all right?
Oh, a little weary. Ain't nothing a good night's sleep won't take care of.
Need something to eat first. You're going to need all your strength for the arguing with Mr. Taggart. Dan, it's the wolf. It's out there.
I saw him too, Pa.
It's him, all right.
Well, shoot, Dan.
He bother you, Israel?
No, Pa.
You, Becky?
No. But what about Israel's pet deer?
Israel, get that cooked meat off the table.
Okay, Pa.
If he was going to bother that deer, you would have done it by now.
Here you go, Pa.
Come on, boy. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on.
Be careful, Dan. Well, we've had enough excitement around here for one day. It's time for all young men to go to sleep.
That means me.
That means both of you.
Well, come on, Israel, and I'll carry you up. Oh, he's getting heavy.
Pa, won't the wolf come back now that you've fed it?
Oh, he probably will.
What'll happen then?
Well, if he makes a habit of it, he's sure to get killed.
Isn't there anything you can do about it?
I don't figure there is.
Yes, there is, Pa. You can at least see that Mr. Taggart don't kill him.
You're right. I can do that.
Promise?
I hate to bother you, Daniel, but I thought you might like to know. Taggart and Smith are out tracking the wolf. I'll ride with you.
They're fresh. You can't be too far away. Adam.
Yes, sir?
You and Joseph fan out that way. If you see him, yell. Smith and I will go through here.
Yes, sir.
No. We'll get closer, get a better shot at him.
He sure don't seem to care much whether he lives or dies.
Just dumb, that's all. This'll put him out of his misery.
There you are. No need for that.
This animal belongs to me.
Just who are you?
The name's Jarvis.
That wolf's been stalking our settlement.
Not this wolf. He probably was looking for help. For me. Got myself tangled up in a bear pit.
A bear pit. We very seldom have people traveling in these parts. We had no way of knowing.
Yeah, I guess I done plumb forgot about civilized people and their ways. Well, I'll keep the wolf close from now on.
Take it you raised him yourself.
Not exactly. I've been west of a river called the Mississippi for now under 3 years. In a country where they never seed a white man afore, where the Indians are called Sioux, Ree, and Apache. Well, one night, about a year ago, I reckon, I'm in this cave, dozing off, and I feel fur rubbing up against me. Very much could I do, but I just sat there all night with my eyes wide open. Didn't even know what kind of critter it was till daybreak. And I got my first peek at him. Sitting there crouched a few feet away from me. Still felt uneasy. So acting natural as I could, I collected my belongings and took my leave of that cave. Next night I made camp, he showed up again. Bit him that time. We've been together ever since.
Well, that's a very tender story, Mr. Jarvis. But you better stand aside now. That wolf's a danger in our settlement.
I told you that wolf don't mean no harm.
We don't figure it that way. Now stand aside.
Now, you only got one bullet in that rifle. If you shoot that wolf, you're gonna have me after you. If you shoot me, the wolf will get you. But, now, like I said, that wolf don't mean no harm, but there's only up to a point.
Smith, hold your rifle on him.
Taggart, you're going to have me to deal with, too.
Well, Daniel Boone stands next to a breed and a wolfman from the wilderness instead of his own settlers.
So you're Daniel Boone.
It's my friend Mingo.
Howdy.
Those Indian tribes you mentioned, Mr. Jarvis, I've never heard of them.
Yeah, and there's a lot more out there you ain't heard of, too. It's the eighth wonder of the world, that land west of that river. It's the kind of land a man like you'd take to, Daniel. Wide open country, plenty of room, rivers flowing the year round, and mountains reaching up into the sky like you never dreamed of.
Well, it sounds exciting. What brings you to the settlement?
Supplies. Men. I can't rope that new land out there by myself. When I figured I was close to Boonesboro, I was hoping I'd run into you. You and me. We're the kind of men the wilderness was made for. Someone that loves it and tames it at the same time.
Sounds like you might be making me a proposition.
I sure am. It's a kind of experience that don't come along but once in a lifetime.
Well, I can't say it doesn't warm my blood, but I've got a wife and a family. And
Daniel Boone, family man? That does come as a surprise. But I don't reckon you'd have the kind of family that holds you back from the kind of work you love. The kind you was cut out for.
Nope. But I've got enough to keep me busy right here in the settlement.
You don't mean critters like that Taggart that was just here? That's work for boys, not a man like yourself.
We'll talk about it later. But you're welcome to stay at my cabin while you're here. And it just could be that one of Becky's home-cooked meals might be as exciting as that new country you're talking about.
Yeah, maybe you're right, but I'll decline your invite just the same. Already got me a nice warm cave picked out where me and the wolf would be bedding down.
Well, have it your own way, but the invitation still stands.
And the same goes for my invite. Much obliged to both of you for your help. Let's go, Wolf. Come on.
Here goes a man that lives as free as the eagle. That he does.
I'd you like to meet that wolf man, Pa?
His name is Jarvis, Israel.
Well, anyway, I'd sure like to meet him. Him and his wolf must have had a lot of scary times.
Oh, I'm sure Mr. Jarvis could tell you some fine adventures, Israel. But so can your father. You know, Boonesboro was a wilderness when we came here, too.
Did you ever live with the wolf, Pa?
Nope.
I think our son's going to grow up to be a trailblazer, Dad.
Well, he could pick a lot worse things. Opening up new country. It was hard to find a better feeling, knowing that you're the first.
Pa, why don't we go back with Mr. Jarvis like he asked you to?
Well, Israel, I don't think he had all of us in mind. You know, trailblazing takes a man a long way from home.
That wouldn't bother me none.
Oh? What about your ma? How do you think she'd feel?
Mothers spoil everything.
Well, is that a fact? Well, I wouldn't want to disappoint you, young Mr. Boone. Now that you finished your breakfast, you go get your grammar book and do your lesson for the day.
Oh, Ma!
Now! Dan, you know, all you've talked about since you've got up is Mr. Jarvis.
Well, he's a fine fellow, Becky. I want you to meet him. That country he talks about sure sounds big and beautiful.
You'd like to be there, wouldn't you?
A man can't have everything. I've got you, a wonderful family, a lot of good friends.
Just the same, if trailblazing's what you want, well, we'll make do somehow. Though I don't mind telling you, Boonesboro suits me just fine.
Mothers really don't spoil everything.
This is as far as you can go now, boy. Stay here. Give me a tankard.
That the wolf man, Taggart?
Boys, our visitor here goes by the name of Jarvis. Jarvis. He can tell you all about the wilderness, if you are interested.
Well, if it ain't Mr. Taggart. Thought you'd be home guarding against that wild animal of mine.
I'm surprised you didn't bring him with you, seeing as how human you claim he is.
Not human, Taggart. Just a wolf that gets along with people.
Oh? You're a man who prefers animals to people, is that it?
Some people.
Yep. There's got to be something wrong with a man that stoops to living with wolves.
Now, you've gone just about as far as you can with that mouth of yourn. My advice, you tend to your business and I'll tend to mine.
That wolf just attacked my place. Tore down one of my fences. Killed some of my livestock. Would have killed me and the wife, too, if he didn't lock ourselves in the cabin just in time.
How long ago, Smith?
Just a few minutes ago.
But that can't be. I left him on the edge of the settlement just a little while ago.
You calling Smith and his missus a liar?
Where do you think you're going?
Out of my way.
Oh, wait a minute. You don't have Boone to help you now.
I don't need no help.
You're not going anywhere until you pay, Jarvis. And you're going to pay the hard way. I'll take care of Boone, too. Come that boat tomorrow.
Morning, Miss Smith.
Morning. My husband's into town for supplies.
I hear that wolf put a pretty good scare into you.
You should have killed that animal, Mr. Boone.
Well, it appears so. But I'm glad nothing happened to you or your husband. What'd he do, just come charging in here?
Yes, that's what he done.
Well, the least I can do is mend that fence he tore up. Where is it?
It's around in back. But my husband, he fixed it before he left.
Oh? Well, what about the livestock? What did you lose?
Chickens, mostly. It's been kind of you to stop by.
Well, I feel responsible. I'd like to make the loss up to you.
Oh, you don't have to do that, Mr. Boone. If you don't mind, I'll be getting back to my chores. A woman's work is never done.
Have a good day, Miss Smith. Morning, Jed.
Becky told me I'd find you over here. Daniel, the more I see of that Taggart, the less I like him.
Well, then don't see too much of him.
He's got the settlers all worked up.
Well, neither he nor the settlers had any right to do what they did to Jarvis.
Are you forgetting the wolf destroying Smith's property?
That wolf wasn't anywhere near here.
You sure of that?
If I wasn't before, I am now. Mrs. Smith doesn't carry off alive very well.
Well, then you better get busy telling the settlers. If they don't know the truth, you ain't got much chance of beating Taggart in that vote tomorrow.
Yeah, that may be so. I only hope they're not gullible enough to go along with Taggart and slavery. Morning.
Smith. Everything going all right, Taggart?
The way I figure it, I stand a 50-50 chance to win that vote tomorrow.
Yeah, might better play acting fool everybody, huh?
But I'd like to make positively sure I win.
I don't follow you, Taggart.
Well, if I kill that wolf, I'm sure I'll pick up enough votes to win.
Yeah, I reckon so.
So, when everybody else is sitting down to the noonday meal, we're gonna do it. This time, Boone or nobody else is gonna stop us, huh?
It's all right now, boy. Sit now. Sit. What you doing here, boy?
Are you Mr. Jarvis?
Uh-huh. And who would you be?
I'm Israel Boone.
Well, if you were a Boone, you're welcome. Come on in. You didn't come all the way out here to be scared, did you? Cat got your tongue? Didn't your pa tell you that that wolf liked humans?
Uh-huh. But I ain't ever been this close to a wolf before.
Well, come on over here and pat him on the head. He likes that. See, he likes that. Do it again. Yeah, he knows you're Daniel Boone's son.
Well, he couldn't know that.
Wouldn't be too sure. Animals can sense more than we give them credit for. Your ma know you're out here?
Not unless you can sense it. But I just had him at you and the wolf. Does he have a name?
Nah, hadn't gotten around to giving him one yet.
If we was to go in the wilderness, do you think I could make friends with a wolf?
Hard telling. Maybe if you started out with a cub.
I'd sure like to go. See all those new places.
I reckon you just have to wait till you grow up a bit.
I reckon so. But then Pa may change his mind. He ain't too happy today.
That makes two of us. What got your pa so upset?
What Taggart and the others did to you.
Maybe that beating wasn't for nothing after all. Hello. Well, howdy.
Look, Pa!
They took to each other without a hitch.
I just came down to see how you were feeling.
Mara knowed settlements was more savage in the wilderness.
Jarvis, Taggart's using you and the wolf to get back at me.
Yeah, I figured as much. When I get through with him, he won't bother you no more.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I'd like for you to leave him to me.
Well, it is asking a lot.
He comes up against me tomorrow in a vote. That's the way I'd like it settled.
All right, if that's the way you want it. Fair enough. Maybe you'll be the one that gets beat. And then you'll see that trailblazing is the only way of life for you.
Well, maybe. But you come along with Israel with me. Becky wants to do something about those bruises.
Can we take the wolf, Pa?
We better leave him here. He's found himself a girlfriend. She's ugly and scroungy, but he likes her. Go on, boy, go on.
Maybe him and his friend have run away.
Well, reckon I had to lose him sometime.
It ain't right, Joseph.
You got a new invention for cutting up wood?
I ain't thinking about wood. It's Mr. Taggart going after that wolf.
I wouldn't worry none about no wolf.
He's a living thing that's loved by someone.
Stop worrying about things you can't change. It leads to trouble.
But still in all, I wonder what Mr. Boone and Mr. Jarvis would do if they knowed.
Don't you go fooling around in white man's business.
I'm glad you could come, Mr. Jarvis. I'd like to hear more about this new land of yours.
Thank you, ma'am. I didn't think women cared much for trailblazing talk.
Oh, you don't mind if you're married to a trailblazer. And my husband's thinking along those lines again.
Now, Becky,
You think I don't know what you're feeling?
I reckon she does at that.
You'd like it out there, ma'am. Nights are clear, the weather's dry. And there's mountains. You can see for miles in the distance. And you can never feel lonesome with a mountain before your eyes. And they got an animal out there they call the buffalo. Gonna change this country one of these days.
What's a buffalo?
Well, it's bigger than a cow and stronger than an ox. It's got horns twisting out of its skull. And there are millions of them.
You're making it sound mighty uninviting to a woman.
But, Ma, that's the whole fun of it. All those strange animals.
Reckon us wilderness lovers have got you outnumbered, Becky.
It looks like you do. But tell me this. If you fine, strong men are out chasing new trails, how are the settlements going to grow up and become regular towns?
Well, midwife in a settlement's a job for women.
Oh, is it now? And just how is a woman supposed to stop men like Taggart?
You got yourself quite a woman there. Mend up a bruise, cook a scrumptious meal, and argue like a... I bet you she could argue the horns off of one of them buffalo.
You better watch out, Jarvis. She's going to convince you that you need a wife.
No, sir, not me. I'm not the settling down kind.
Afternoon.
Afternoon. He's going after the wolf, Mr. Boone.
Thank you. You did the right thing by coming here. Jarvis, you and I have got some hunting to do.
Now all we have to do is go around and wait for him on the other side.
Right.
Animal. All that running did was to pump more blood out of him.
Can't have much use for humans now. Not even you, Jarvis.
It's my fault. Should have known better than to civilize him. He was born a wild thing. A wild thing, he should have stayed.
If you touch him, she'll attack.
Easy now, gal. I just want to take a look at him. Looks like that bullet tore through his chest. If it did, just bleed to death. Sorry, boy. There ain't nothing else I can do for you except put you out of your misery.
If you kill him, we're gonna have to kill her, too. Here, take my knife. See if you can cut that bullet out. If it didn't enter the chest, the bleeding might stop. But get on with it. She's not gonna sit out there much longer.
Now, boy. Easy now. Easy. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but I'm trying to help you. Easy. I got it. Easy now. It didn't enter the chest.
Try to bandage it if you can.
But if he walks, he'll start bleeding again. Maybe this will help.
There's no harm in leaving him here. I reckon she'll take good care of him.
I reckon.
He'll come back to you when he's strong enough.
Daniel, you go on ahead. I think I'll sit here a spell and make sure he's all right.
I'll be at the settlement if you need me.
You already done more than enough. I'll take care of the rest of it.
I wouldn't want you to do anything foolish.
Killing Taggart ain't foolish. Makes all the sense in the world.
Jarvis, I asked you to let me handle Taggart my way.
It was before he shot my wolf.
Look, he's mean and ambitious. But Taggart doesn't need killing. What he needs is some good, strong medicine.
Never thought I'd live to see the day when a trailblazer like Daniel Boone handling Taggart like a schoolmarm. Taggart's my business now. It's a matter twixt two men, me and him and nobody else. It ain't gonna be settled by no voting.
Now, that's where you're wrong, Jarvis. I know how you feel about that wolf. But you've been out in the wilderness too long. Taggart and slavery is the settlement's business, and that makes it mine. And we're gonna settle it by voting, not by killing.
You gonna back Taggart up then?
You don't leave me much choice.
All right. You can deliver a message for me. You can tell him I'll be coming in after him.
I wish you'd think that over.
I have. You don't leave me no choice neither. If you get in my way, I'll have to kill you too.
Barkeep, drinks for everybody. Come on. To the killer and wolf.
Fine celebration. Celebrating the death of an animal that hurt no one.
It's disgraceful, Mingle.
Wolf hard to bring down, Taggart?
Well, I'll tell you, I'd say he gave us a pretty good run for our money, didn't he, Mr. Smith?
You bet your life he did.
And with Boone and Jarvis coming in from the other direction to try to stop us, well, I had to keep a pretty steady finger on the old trigger. But I got him. I got him. There'll be no more plundering of our homes by that devil.
You ought to get your facts straight, Taggart. You didn't kill him.
I saw that wolf drop with my own eyes.
If you hadn't been so busy running off, you'd have seen him get up.
I'm sorry you said that, Boone. If you think I was running from you or Jarvis, you're mistaken.
And why were you in such a hurry to leave? Afraid we wouldn't buy what you and Smith cooked up?
What's the matter, Boone? You getting desperate? You worrying about that boat tomorrow?
What did he promise you, Smith? A couple of slaves if he wins?
You say that wolf didn't attack, I say it did. You calling me a liar?
I reckon I'm calling you a liar.
Stay out of it, Smith.
Still figuring on killing him?
Shape you're in, you couldn't stop me.
You wouldn't want to try it and see.
All right, I'll go along with it your way. After all, you still might lose that vote and end up coming with me. The vote counted yet?
They's waiting for Mr. Cudahy to come out now.
If and Boone wins, I hear tell you're gonna be free men.
That's right.
That country out there, it's gonna need good, strong men. You're welcome to come along with me if you're so inclined.
Why, thank you, Mr. Jarvis. We like that just fine.
Morning, Jarvis.
Morning, Daniel.
Yeah, I just want you to know that win or lose, I'm going to stay. Becky's got a pretty good point. Somebody should stay here and look after the settlement, at least for a while.
I figured as much.
The vote count reads 57 for Boone and 5 for Taggart.
You big kitty man, I'll still be waiting on you. It's been nice knowing you, folks.
governor asked us to come.
Yes, but why?
I reckon if he wanted us to know, he'd have put it in his letter.
I suppose you're right. But then I never did like mysteries, especially when they involve a 10-day walk.
If those are wheels out here, we just might be in luck.
We are in luck. Wild men, he tried to run us down.
Driver! Sorry, sir. 2 men tried to flag me down, scared the horses off the road. Sorry, sir.
Now, let's move on, or I'll be late for my appointment.
Yes, sir.
Back! 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 Move!
You spooked my team and almost upset my carriage.
Look, I'm sorry, but I...
Now, you stand away before I take this whip to you. Move!
He's only a bit of a fellow, isn't he?
Do you want to scalp him, Mingo, or shall I?
Don't lay a hand on my driver. And don't tempt me, sir. There's no penalty for killing a highwayman. Driver, the governor's mansion. And hurry.
Did he say governor's mansion?
That's the way I heard it.
I assume, Captain, that you know why you're here.
All I know, Governor Henry, is that I've been put on detached duty from General Washington's command to take part in some special mission.
At my request.
Yes, sir, at your request. And speaking as a professional soldier, sir, may I say that I resent being removed from an important battle area to take part in some inconsequential frontier action.
You are at liberty to say anything you wish, Captain, but you are here for only one reason. General Washington has recommended you as being an expert artillery officer. For my part, I resent your attitude, but I need a man of your abilities. Now, if you permit me, I will explain why I've sent for you.
Certainly, sir.
As a professional soldier, you may be inclined to discount what I'm about to say as patriotic drivel, but I assure you...
Are you questioning my patriotism, sir?
No, I am merely asking to be allowed to finish what I have to say. When the Declaration of Independence was published here, the citizens of Williamsburg wished to contribute something to the cause. As you point out, Virginia is a frontier territory. Our resources are limited. But the people have given what they could. They've given metal, sir. All the metal they could. Iron skillets, iron statues, iron tools, copper. This precious metal has been melted down and cast into a weapon. The Williamsburg cannon. That's why you're here, Captain.
Do you mean to say, sir, that I've been brought all the way from Long Island to put my stamp of approval on a homemade cannon?
Well, that's part of it. The part you can't understand, Captain, is that we have no artillery in our frontier perimeter defenses, and we are desperately in need of it.
Artillery? You have one cannon, sir. Now, what do you hope to accomplish with that?
Captain, are you familiar with Kaskaskia and Fort Vincennes?
Of course, sir.
The seat of British power in the West. Now, in spite of what you call inconsequential frontier action, these outlying settlements in Kentucky are vital to our national defense. The Indian raids on these settlements have been increasing. The various tribes involved are being armed and supplied by the British. Vincennes must be captured, Captain, and the British crushed, or Kentucky will be overrun, and our first line of defense destroyed.
Most ambitious undertaking, sir.
Major Clark, with a force of 180 men, has already stormed Kaskaskia and is now marching on Vincennes. It is quite possible that they are marching towards disaster.
That's at least one point we're agreed on.
With such an inadequate force and no line of supply, he is unable to lay siege. Nor can he storm that fort without artillery. He needs a cannon, Captain. Williamsburg cannon.
Are you proposing to transport a field piece all the way across Kentucky? Well, that's 1,000 miles, Governor. And through a wilderness, too.
I know that, Captain.
I suppose you've sent for me to train a gunner for your expedition.
Not to train a gunner. To be the gunner.
With all due respect, Governor, I think your plan borders on insanity.
That may be true. But I assure you it's also a necessity.
And what if I refuse?
I'll see to it that you're court-martialed and shot.
Well, that might be the better choice of the two. I'm an army officer, not a wagoneer.
I appreciate the hazards of the journey and the difficulties you'll be asked to overcome. And since you're unfamiliar with the wilderness, I have engaged a guide who knows Kentucky well.
And has this guide approved your plan?
I don't know. I haven't seen him yet. We meet with him at 10 o'clock tonight. And now, would you care to join me in a spot of brandy? Your Excellency, have you carried out my orders, Mr. Forbes?
To the letter, Your Excellency. House is closed. Mr. Boone is waiting inside for you.
Very well. Good of you to come, Daniel. And you may go. I must apologize for asking you to meet me here, but I wanted to keep this meeting secret, if that's possible. Allow me to present Captain Robert George of the Continental Army.
We've already met.
You've met? You didn't tell me, Captain?
Well, it was hardly a formal introduction. I mistook Mr. Boone here for a common thief. Don't tell me this is the man you've engaged for a guide.
That's right.
Well, then I must ask to be allowed to pick my own.
Your request is denied, Captain. Mr. Boone is the best woodsman in Kentucky. I will not lay my plans aside because of any personal dislikes.
I don't know what this is all about, Governor, but I can't say too much for the captain's manners. I'm not sure I'd want to guide him from here to across the street.
Of course, you're free to go, Daniel. However, I ask you as a personal favor to at least hear me out.
Well, we have walked 10 days to get here. I think the least I can do is hear you out. What do you say, Mingo?
By all means.
Thank you. I'll try to be as brief as possible.
Cannon.
Yes, Cannon. I think you know this territory.
I know the country, but the man who made this map didn't know it very well.
That's why I'm depending on you, Daniel. Now, in your opinion, is this expedition possible?
Oh, I guess anything's possible. I don't know whether it's advisable. Time against us, fall rain's coming on.
To say nothing of Indians. Or the British. I don't imagine they'll look with favor on a cannon being brought against them.
I've considered that, Captain. That's why I made no mention of it in my letter, Daniel, in case it should fall into the wrong hands.
Transporting a cannon through the wilderness isn't the easiest thing to keep secret, Governor.
That's true. But there's no reason for anyone outside the four of us to know its destination. It could well be consigned to any of our frontier outposts. Of course, I'll grant you may encounter isolated enemy patrols, roving bands of Indians, but there's no large British force within the boundaries of Kentucky, at least not yet. If our mission fails, there may well be an army of them soon. Well, Daniel?
When you put it that way, I can't very well refuse. I'll do the best I can.
I'll go along with that.
Captain.
I still think the whole idea is insane. But then I have no choice in the matter, have I?
I'm afraid not.
Then I'd like to ask one question. How large a military escort will we have?
I'll leave that to Mr. Boone, since getting there is his responsibility.
I don't want any soldiers.
The three of us are going to drag a cannon across 1,000 miles of wilderness?
Nope, but I want backwoodsmen. Kentuckians preferably. If something happens to Mingo or me, at least they'll know the country.
And I'm going to command a bunch of rabble, huh?
I wasn't aware that you were to command anything except the gun, Captain. If I undertake this trip, I'll do it with my own men in my own way.
Your Excellency.
I know, Captain, you object. But I find Mr. Boone's point well taken. Daniel? Do you think you can recruit some volunteers?
Well, I won't guarantee that there'll be volunteers, but I probably can raise some men.
Well, I'll just leave that part of it up to you, then.
How much can I offer to pay him?
The Virginia Assembly has agreed to allot $100 to anyone who'll undertake the trip.
It's not much money to risk hanging or scalping.
I have to agree with you. But the Assembly doesn't share my enthusiasm for the project. Nor do I think they realize its potential influence on the outcome of the war. But I take it it's all settled then?
Well, there is one small point, Governor. Nobody knows yet whether your homemade cannon will even fire.
Oh, that's your job, Captain. But that'll wait till tomorrow. Mr. Goodleaf? Well, there it is. The Williamsburg cannon. What's your opinion of it, Captain?
Eight-pounder, huh? So I'd prefer a larger bore for the task assigned to me. But then we'd have to pull more weight. Design seems proper. However, there's just one way to test the quality of the metal.
I made that cannon, Captain, a trade I learned in England. You'll find the metal sound and the bore accurate.
Then I assume you also know how to load it?
Aye, sir. There's many around. I've loaded into one of these.
Then let's get on with it.
Aye, sir. You want a light charge or a heavy one, sir?
I want a canister charge. Make it a heavy one. If it blows up now, it'll save us all a long trip and a lot of trouble.
Aye, sir.
I'll take care of the priming.
Aye, sir.
trees seems a likely target over yonder. Boone, give me a hand. Soldier, get that powder out of here. Swing it right. And I'll need a little elevation, too. Hold it. That's about it. Right. A little more right. Right down. That's right. Chock the wheels.
Mr. Governor? All right, carry on, Captain.
If I were you gentlemen, I'd move back.
I have faith in my cannon.
All right, Captain. Touch her off. For liberty, the Continental Congress.
All right here. Muzzle seems sound. No sign of a crack or flaw in the barrel.
Splendid work, Mr. Goodleaf.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Governor, I'm afraid your cannon is quite satisfactory.
Afraid, Captain?
Yes, sir. Quite frankly, I was hoping it would blow sky high. I'm not looking forward to this harebrained expedition.
I'd already gotten that impression. How soon would you plan to leave, Daniel?
Just as soon as we can get the cannon loaded into the wagon and arrange for our supplies.
Well, I can take care of that yet today. What do you think you'll need?
We'll need staples and supplies for 6 men for at least a month. Grain for the horses, extra harness, a few coils, a good stout rope. That ought to do it.
One more wagon should prove sufficient, then.
May I make a suggestion, Governor?
Certainly.
Then I would advise pack horses rather than another wagon. Ones that are broken to harness, so that in case of an emergency, we'd have an extra hitch.
It's a good idea, Mingo.
I'll arrange for the horses.
Well, how do you propose to carry powder and shot? Your cannon's no good without proper ammunition.
That's already taken care of, Captain. Major Clark has established a supply depot on Corn Island, at the falls of the Ohio. You'll pick up shot and powder there. Your load should be lightened sufficiently by then to compensate for any extra weight.
By then, we should be halfway to Vincennes anyway.
Our only problem is one of personnel. When will you find recruits?
Well, if you'll meet me at midnight, Governor, I'll have your men for you. Now, if you'll just tell me where the taverns are located in this town.
Taverns?
I said I wanted backwoodsmen. There's only one place you'll find them when they're in town, and that's someplace where they can get something to drink.
The Williamsburg Pike. You'll find your taverns there.
Seems a peculiar place to look for patriots.
I didn't say they'd be patriotic, but they'll be tough. And I got an idea some of them can use a little extra drinking money.
Daniel, these are troubled times. Virginia has its share of British sympathizers. Choose your men carefully.
I will, Governor.
Well, now, Captain, since you seem to be the keeper of the cannon, I'll leave you and Mr. Goodleaf to see it loaded on the wagon properly.
You. It's you I'm talking to, you deef?
I heard you. Now go away, I'm thinking.
Well, then do your thinking somewhere else. You've been taking up space at my table for an hour and not bought so much as a pint of ale.
It's a public place, ain't it?
Not for non-paying customers, it ain't.
I'll be gone before I throw you out.
I don't think you can do it.
Well, maybe not alone, but I'll have help.
Sim, Tate, come over here.
Now, are you going peaceful like I was asking you to?
You don't see me moving, do you?
Throw 'em out. Now, let me give you some advice, son. Stay out of all the taverns in town until you get some money.
There are your taverns, Daniel. 2 of them at least. That's just about all we can cover at once. Which one do you want?
I can't see there's much difference, judging by the noise. I'll take the one down the street.
Good hunting.
Daniel!
You want me to go with you?
No. But there is one thing worrying me. How does one tell a Tory from a loyalist? They dress the same.
Well, you might go in the bar and try shouting 3 cheers for King George and down with the Continental Congress.
Well, that's not too subtle. And it might be downright dangerous.
It's just a suggestion.
I'll think of something.
Well, you do it your way and I'll do it mine. You know where to meet me.
Just don't turn around, mister. Now get over here. Your money, mister, and I need it real bad. So don't try running, because I throw this knife real good.
Well, I don't plan on running.
Now you're being sensible.
You ought to learn a little more about it. Next time you might try a gun or you have to get yourself hurt.
Go ahead and cut my throat. Don't matter much to me anyhow. What are you gonna do to me?
Now, that depends on the answers I get. What's your name?
Sam Lynn. Wait a minute, I know who you are. Why, you're Daniel Boone. I seen you once in Kentucky. I'm from Kentucky, too. Mr. Boone, I'm right ashamed of what I done. I've never done anything like that before.
You must have needed money real bad. What did you want it for?
For her.
For her?
Shawnee girl. I want to marry her, but I got to buy her.
You were aiming on robbing me to get money to buy yourself a wife?
That's right.
Well, how much do you need?
$50.
Sam, you got nerve. And you fight pretty good. How would you like a job?
Doing what?
Driving a wagon, hauling some freight, it'll take about a month of your time that pays $100.
Would you mind repeating that?
Driving a wagon.
No, not that part. The part about the money.
$100, $50 now, $50 when the job's finished.
Mr. Boone, I reckon you just hired yourself a hand. When do we leave?
Well, just as soon as I hire another hand. Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
In there?
Why not? Wait a minute, I'll get my knife and my gun.
Mr. Boone, I'll tell you the truth. I just got thrown out of there. Took 3 of them to do it, but, well, there's an outside chance I could get thrown out again.
With what I got in mind, there's a real good chance I'll get thrown out with you. Or do you want to wait here?
Well, if it took 3 of them to throw me out, considering your size, it'll probably take 4 to throw you out. Couldn't be more than a dozen or so in there. All right.
2 Kentuckians, 12 of them. It's a fair fight.
You wouldn't turn away a man with a thirst with no place to rest his head.
I would. And you can go rest your head on somebody else's bar. You haven't paid for the last drink yet.
Well, as evidence of my good faith, I'll just have to leave my claymore with you until I'm in funds again.
Leave your what?
Claymore. Claymore. The sword of my ancestors. Many's the blow it struck for bonny Prince Charlie in the hearts of the Highlands. And many a the time it's whirled o'er the battle cry of the clan Glenfallen. And since it's apparent that you have no appreciation for the custom of a gentleman, I'll be on my way.
Give him the drink, landlord. I'll pay for it.
I'll a gentleman. Indians.
One Indian. I came alone.
You British hireling paid to take the scalps of honest men. I'll have your head.
So help me, I never heard an Indian in my life.
There's no cause for alarm. Pour me a mug of ale, will you?
Yes, sir. Anything you say. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you.
Who is he?
Alexander McAfee, a remittance man, bought by the Crown for some reason which I don't know. But one thing I do know, he can be an awfully violent man.
Don't I know it? Maybe exactly the kind of man I'm looking for.
So it's you again.
Told me to come back when I had money in my pockets? Well, I got a friend with money.
Yeah, that's right.
And we want 2 mugs of ale.
Ready, Sam?
Ready? For what?
I'm not real sure, but it could turn out to be real lively. Three cheers for the king and down with the Continental Congress. Be careful with him, Sam. I think we found our other man.
Should we try it again?
Sam, I gotta say one thing for you. You're sure persistent. What do you want to go back in there for again?
Well, you offered to buy me a mug of ale. I ain't had a chance to drink it yet. Still a setting in there in the bar.
What do you think about that, friend?
I think you and me still got a little argument to settle.
If you give me a chance, I think I can explain.
Need no explanation. Don't like the British, and don't like you. As soon as I get my wind, I aim to prove it.
Well, what would you have said if I'd have said 3 cheers for George Washington instead of the king?
I'd have been standing at the bar real peaceful like.
Well, that answers my question.
Well, it doesn't answer mine. Yeah, you got friendly feelings for General Washington. What are you doing cheering for the British?
We was looking for a patriot.
Well, now, there's ways of going about that ain't quite as violent, son. Like asking questions.
Well, if you ask questions, sometimes you get lied to.
That's sort of logical. But I still got to ask one. What for are you looking for a patriot?
Well, if you'll just come back inside the tavern while I finish up my drink, I think Mr. Boone will be glad to explain that to you.
Boone? Not Daniel Boone.
Yeah, that's me.
Huh. Mr. Boone, I'm real glad to meet you. Name's Moore. Ben Moore.
Sam Lynn.
Take it he's a friend of yours.
Yeah, we seem to be getting closer all the time.
Yeah, I'm real glad to meet you.
Likewise. Now that we got that settled, can we go in and finish that ale?
Well, now, Sam, they've thrown you out of there twice already.
Well, I got a feeling about getting thrown out of places.
So have I, but I'm not real sure we got the same feeling. What makes you think they won't throw you out again?
Well, this last time, I figure we was sort of working at cross purposes. Now that the 3 of us understand each other, I don't think they'll dare. Now, you with me or against me?
Wait a minute. Now, you've caused me too much trouble to lose you now. You got any feelings on this, Ben?
Oh, I got to side with Sam. I got a drink in there I ain't even touched yet.
Well, you made me spill mine, but I reckon I can get another one. Thank you, fellas. Thank you for the table. Landlord, me and my friends would like a mug of ale.
Now, don't you figure you caused me enough trouble already?
What trouble you reckon he's talking about?
Oh, you must mean that little misunderstanding Dan and me had.
You know what trouble I mean. Now get out, all 3 of you.
Mister, I think you've got the wrong impression. All we want is a friendly little drink. If you don't call off your dogs, that trouble you just mentioned won't hold a candle to the trouble you're going to get. Or maybe you never heard of the expression, in union there's strength.
Let them stay. As long as they don't start no more fights.
Now, that's what I like. Peace and quiet in a friendly atmosphere. Thank you, Enki.
You still ain't told me what I want to hear.
What I need is a man who knows the wilderness and who doesn't mind a fight. And I know the answer to the last.
I've trapped from here to the Mississippi if any helps you with the first.
I'll do for a start. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you the same offer I made Sam. It's $100 for the job, half now, half when you're finished.
I'm listening.
Here's your ale.
As I was saying, there's nothing like a friendly atmosphere.
It'd be a lot friendlier if somebody put some money on the table.
Money for what?
For the ale.
Mister, when I left here the last time, I had a full mug of ale just a-sitting over there in that bar. Now, if some dishonest person stole it, well, I sort of figure that that's your responsibility. But I'm real happy to see that you replaced it for me.
Now that Sam mentioned it, I had a mug, too. Happy days.
And I suppose you had a full mug, too.
Nope. As a matter of fact, I spilled mine. But just to show you there's no hard feelings, Here's a little money to pay for the ale and whatever damage we may have done.
You think that's enough to pay for all the furniture you broke?
As I recall, we had quite a bit of help. Why don't you go and collect it from them?
Now, as you were saying, and I was listening,
I told you not to come here till I close the place for the night.
The information I brought this time couldn't wait.
I'll be the judge of that.
And listen well and judge. You see that big man with the red shirt and the leather jerkin sitting at that table over there?
I've seen him. He's some drunken trapper. He started a fight in here like to tore up all the furniture.
A Kentuckian named Daniel Boone. And here on business for the governor.
What's he doing in a place like this?
I can tell you that, too. Now, is there some place we can talk?
Well, I'll be closed within an hour. Come back, but be sure nobody sees you, Mr. Goodleap.
All right.
well, that's the story, Ben. What do you think? Well, if I'd had another mug of ale, I'd say either you was drunk or I was.
I can't say that I blame you. It may not be real sensible. I'd like to have you come along.
You gone, Sam?
Well, I've been called a lot of things, but nobody ever called me sensible.
Come to think of it, nobody ever called me that either.
Does that mean you'll be joining us?
It was Indians with British guns that burned my farm. Killed my wife. Both of my young ones. I owe them something. Got no worldly good no more. No family ties. I'll move your cannon. Anywhere you want it. How much longer are we going to be waiting for this friend of yours?
Well, not much longer. Maybe I ought to start out looking for him. Him being Indian, he may have got himself into trouble.
You say Indian?
Yeah. You two wait here.
We'll all wait, Boone.
What's wrong with you?
Told you. It was Indians burned me out. So we'll all wait for that friend of yours. When he gets here, I aim to kill him.
You let me explain.
No explaining needed when it comes to Indians. I said we'd wait here.
If you won't listen, Ben, I reckon you and I are going to have to lock horns again.
I reckon so. Now, if you just come in a little closer.
That's the way you want it.
I reckon I'll just hang on to this until you can talk to him.
Thanks, Sam.
You don't have to thank me. It's just plain unreasonable when it comes to Injuns. Here I'm aiming to marry one. Pay for her, too.
Well, when he wakes up, we'll just explain together.
Maybe we can. Sure did hate to break that jug, though.
There's just a chance I might be able to replace it.
What are we going to do with him?
Just try to reason with him, I guess.
I hope we can. They're just beginning to like him pretty good, but... Well, a man that's got a hate as big as his is sometimes hard to talk to.
Well, you're not fixing to quit on me, are you, Sam? Not on account of Ben.
Shucks, no, Mr. Boone. If I can't talk to him, I figure I can always whoop him one way or another, huh?
Well, when he wakes up, you do whatever you think's necessary. I can get another man, but I haven't got time. I'm going to go after my friend Mingo.
Is that engine you talked about?
Yeah, that's him.
I heard of him, too. So, look, you just go ahead and do what's got to be done. I'll guarantee you the two of us is going to be here when you get back.
Sam, you've been a big help to me. another man for us, Daniel.
Now, that's the biggest skinning knife I ever seen.
I thought you might recruit someone. I didn't figure on you capturing him.
And who is it you think is the captive? I merely granted my Aborigine friend the temporary honor of being my personal sword bearer. Mac's the name. Alexander McAfee. I've heard about you, Mr. Boone. And I'm here to offer my hand and my trusty claymore in the interest of freedom.
I'm glad to have you with us, Mr. McAfee. This is Sam Lynn.
Pleasure.
Howdy.
Who's he? Oh, that's Ben Moore. He's another one of our volunteers. Give me a hand with him. We're supposed to meet the governor at midnight.
Volunteer?
You say they aimed to haul a cannon to Major Clark at Fort Vincennes.
I heard them talking. There's no doubt about it.
Over all them mountains on any roads? Can't be done.
Boone says it can.
How many men?
An Army Captain Boone, his Indian friend, and 3 Kentuckians, if he can find them.
He may have found a couple of them here tonight.
Now, you pay me my money and I'll leave, and you'll hear no more from me. I'll want enough to pay my passage back to England.
Which way are they going, and when do they leave?
You show me the money, and I'll even tell you that.
Well, that sounds fair enough. Well?
There's a supply depot at the falls of the Ohio. They'll stop there for shot and powder.
When do they leave?
They meet tonight at midnight at Finley's Grove, just off the turnpike.
You're sure no one saw you come here tonight, Mr. Goodleaf?
You may be sure of that. I'd not take a chance on being hanged. And now I'm glad the spying's at an end. I find I have no taste for it.
And no more value to us. Tate, you know how to find that British raiding party hiding in the mountains west of here?
Major Ferguson? I reckon I can find him. Might take a little while.
It takes time to move a cannon, too. Go saddle up a horse.
Mr. McAfee.
The knots are well tied and tight, Mr. Boone. The chalkings are sound. There's no reason she can't make the trip.
A lot of reasons I can think of, but we won't go into that now. How are you making out, Sam?
All hitched and ready to go, Mr. Boone, anytime you are.
Captain? And roll them out. Oh.
Daniel.
Any further orders, Governor?
That ammunition you're going to pick up at the falls of the Ohio. Take what you can and destroy the rest. We don't want any of it to fall into the hands of the enemy.
Yes, sir.
And Daniel, remember, our troops at Vincennes may fail if you don't get them this cannon.
I'll remember.
Godspeed you then. Brave men for liberty.
Major Ferguson.
Point just signaled for us to hold up the column.
Major, how long do you intend to tramp up and down this river? We should be heading back to fight Major Stewart.
Mr. Foss, we will continue marching towards the east. I'm expecting a messenger from Williamsburg advising me of what is taking place, and we will continue to march until we meet him. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
What is it, man? Speak up.
An horseman, sir. It could be that messenger you're expecting.
You see, Mr. Foss, your lack of patience was unnecessary. See that he is brought to me as soon as he arrives.
Yes, sir.
Your men have been clamoring for action, Mr. Foss. It would seem they may see it very shortly.
Yes, sir.
Bring the supply wagons forward! Did you hear that, Mr. Foss? The Williamsburg cannon here in the wilderness. A capital prize, and one that should prove invaluable against these frontier outposts. How many men did you say are in the escort?
It was just 6 of them, sir.
It's even better than I'd hoped.
And only one of them's a soldier. He's a Captain George of the Continental Army.
Who are the others?
Well, there's Daniel Boone, an Injun they call Mingo, and a Scotsman named McAfee. 2 Kentucky hunters, Ben Moore and a Sam Lynn.
Well, where do you think they would be about now?
Well, it's hard to say. All I know is they're 5 days out of Williamsburg and they're heading for the Falls of Ohio.
That's rather a roundabout way to get to Vincennes.
They're going to pick up some shot and powder that was left for them somewhere in that area.
You mean they're not carrying any ammunition?
Not for the cannonade.
Well, I say let's push on and get them.
No. Once they get on the river trail, they'll have to stay on it. There's no way over the mountains until they get past the falls of the Ohio. If we can find that supply of powder before they get here, get the men ready to march.
Yes, sir.
If you want to contact me again, I'll be waiting for Boone at the falls of the Ohio.
You say they aim to haul a cannon to Major Park at Fort Vincennes.
I heard them talking. There's no doubt about it.
Over all them mountains without any roads? Can't be done.
Boone says it can. How many men?
An Army Captain Boone, his Indian friend, and 3 Kentuckians, if he can find them.
He may have found a couple of them here tonight.
Now, you pay me my money and I'll leave, and you'll hear no more from me. I'll want enough to pay my passage back to England.
Which way are they going, and when do they leave?
You show me the money, and I'll even tell you that.
Well, that sounds fair enough. Well?
There's a supply depot at the falls of the Ohio. They'll stop there for shot and powder.
When do they leave?
They meet tonight at midnight at Finley's Grove, just off the turnpike.
You're sure no one saw you come here tonight, Mr. Goodleaf?
You may be sure of that. I'd not take a chance on being hanged. And now I'm glad the spying's at an end. I find I have no taste for it.
And no more value to us. Tate, you know how to find that British raiding party hiding in the mountains west of here?
Major Ferguson? I reckon I can find him. Might take a little while.
It takes time to move a cannon, too. Go saddle up a horse.
What is it, Major Ferguson?
Point just signaled for us to hold up the column.
Major, how long do you intend to tramp up and down this river? We should be heading back to fight Major Stewart.
Mr. Foss, we will continue marching towards the east. I'm expecting a messenger from Williamsburg advising me of what is taking place, and we will continue to march until we meet him. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
What is it, man? Speak up.
An horseman, sir. It could be that messenger you're expecting.
You see, Mr. Foss, your lack of patience was unnecessary. See that he is brought to me as soon as he arrives.
Yes, sir.
Your men have been clamoring for action, Mr. Foss. It would seem they may see it very shortly.
Yes, sir.
Bring the supply wagons forward! Did you hear that, Mr. Foss? The Williamsburg cannon here in the wilderness. A capital prize, and one that should prove invaluable against these frontier outposts. How many men did you say are in the escort?
There's just 6 of them, sir.
That's even better than I'd hoped.
And only one of them's a soldier. He's a Captain George of the Continental Army.
Who are the others?
Well, there's Daniel Boone, an Injun they call Mingo, and a Scotsman named McAfee. 2 Kentucky hunters, Ben Moore and a Sam Lynn.
Well, where do you think they would be about now?
Well, it's hard to say. All I know is they're 5 days out of Williamsburg and they're heading for the Falls of Ohio.
That's rather a roundabout way to get to Vincennes.
They're going to pick up some shot and powder that was left for them somewhere in that area.
You mean they're not carrying any ammunition?
Not for the cannonade.
Well, I say let's push on and get them.
No. Once they get on the river trail, they'll have to stay on it. There's no way over the mountains until they get past the falls of the Ohio. If we can find that supply of powder before they get here, get the men ready to march.
Yes, sir.
If you want to contact me again, I'll be waiting for Boone at the falls of the Ohio.
It's nearing sundown, Boone. I suggest we stop here for the night.
We still got some daylight left.
You men and horses are exhausted. What are you trying to do, kill them all?
Well, I haven't heard any of them complaining. I figured they can all go another 40 miles. You couldn't be too tired riding on this horse.
I'm a captain in the Army, Boone. And as such, I've been taught that an officer's first consideration is for the welfare of his men. But then I don't suppose you could understand that.
There's one thing I do understand, Captain. I've got a cannon to deliver. And nobody's gonna die before dark. And there's good water and good grass up ahead, so move out.
So far, so good, Daniel. We've made better time than I'd expected.
From here on in, the going gets a little rougher.
We'll make it.
If we don't run into the British and it don't start raining.
Need any help?
No. I'll give them each about a half a bucket of grain.
Good boy. Soup's on. Enjoy a hot meal while you can. It may be the last one you get.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Boone? The supply's getting low?
We've got plenty of supplies, but we're getting close to Shawnee country. After that, there'll be no more fires.
You expect these men to keep up the pace you've been forcing them to on a diet of dried meat and parched corn?
They can't keep up, they can find their own way back to Williamsburg.
And you'd leave an exhausted man to fend for himself here in this wilderness.
If that's the way it has to be, we'll make out shorthanded.
I've never seen a man yet I can't keep up with. You don't hear me hollering for help.
I'll walk with you, Mr. Boone. I'll run with you, if that behooves us. I may drop in my tracks, but I'll not quit you.
Thanks, Mac. How about you, Sam?
If I'd aimed you quit you, Mr. Boone, I'd have done it long before this. Now, if anybody's tired of walking, let him drive the team for a while. I don't mind walking.
Does that offer to turn back apply to me?
Captain, I reckon you're the one exception. According to the governor, you and the cannon go together. And I aim to see you both delivered to Fort Vincennes. Now, we'll take turns standing guard. Sam, when you've finished eating, you'll take the first turn. Ben will relieve you, Mingo, then Mac. I'll stand the last turn before daylight.
What about the captain there? He ain't pulled a tour of sentry duty since we started.
I'll be perfectly honest with you, Ben. I don't trust him.
Are you questioning my integrity?
I'm not questioning anything. You've had no liking for this trip from the beginning.
That's right. I don't have to like it. And I also don't have to take that kind of talk from you.
To tell you the truth, I've had about all I can take from you. So keep away from me.
Boone?
Oh, Captain. Daniel's point is well taken.
Aye, it is. You had no enthusiasm for this venture from the first.
All right, Sam. As soon as you finish, get out there to those horses and start your guard. The rest of you turn in. We'll be starting out when the sun comes up.
Well?
Captain, you didn't ask to make this trip, but then neither did I. We don't see eye to eye on many things. But since we're traveling together, we can't afford to fight among ourselves. Let's call a truce.
Am I to take that as an apology?
Take it any way you like.
Mr. Boone. I'll accept your truce for the time being. But when this expedition is over, if it ever is, and if we all survive, which I strongly doubt, I'm going to demand satisfaction from you.
That's fair enough.
What did you say to him, Daniel?
We agreed to a ceasefire till the trip's over. Looks like I'll have to fight a duel later on.
Want me to keep an eye on him in the meantime?
It won't be necessary.
Well, he did try to pick a fight with you.
I hope it'll all blow over. You better finish your meal and get some sleep. You're going to need it.
Sam. You asleep? Come on, boy, don't play games with me.
Saw you covered. I didn't want to wake the whole camp. You better come with me.
What's wrong?
Sam's gone.
Huh?
That's what I said, gone. Can't find hide nor hair of him. He took the captain's horse. Trouble, Daniel?
I don't know. Wake up McAfee.
No need to awaken me. I'm a late sleeper and well aware of your movements. What's the trouble, Mr. Boone?
Sam's gone. The captain's horse is gone, too.
Indians?
I don't know. They would run off the rest of the horses.
I woke up and came out here to take his watch, and he's gone. I figured he just plain cut and run.
So one of your loyal recruits has deserted, eh, Mr. Boone? One who said only last night he wouldn't quit.
I may have misjudged Sam.
It's not your fault, Daniel. How could you possibly know a man on such short acquaintance?
Well, I'll admit I'm disappointed in him, but there's not much I can do about it now.
Weren't you going after him?
What for?
To punish him. It's a matter of discipline. If he's allowed to go unpunished, what's to keep the others from deserting?
Only themselves, I reckon.
Then with your permission, Mr. Boone, if you won't go after him, I'll go myself. I'll catch up with you later.
Captain, you'll just be wasting your time.
I assure you, Moore, I can read sign as well as anybody.
That ain't what I meant.
Then just what did you mean?
I meant you might have trouble catching him afoot.
That's right, Captain. Yours was the only saddle horse, and we can't spare any of the rest. You don't suppose this horse pulled away from the picket line and Sam went after him?
No. This was right here. That feed bag had to be taken off by somebody.
Deserter, horse thief, and probably a British spy.
It'll be daylight soon. Let's pack up and get out of here in case some of this is true.
Leela. What? Why, I could have killed you.
I came to look for you.
Well, that's what I was doing. I was looking for you. You know what I got? Right here in this pouch. The $50 that your father wanted. Do you know what that means? Well, that means that you belong to me now.
You don't need the money anymore. I've been paid for already.
Paid for? By who?
The British. They bought me and other women from the village to cook and work for them. Where are the others?
What others?
Daniel Boone and Ben Moore. I can't remember all their names. Where are they?
Oh, they're up the trail a ways.
Wait a minute. How do you know about them?
The British know. A messenger came from Williamsburg. They know about your plans. They plan to ambush you at the falls of the Ohio.
So they know, the Redcoats. I've got to go and warn my friends.
It's not as comfortable as riding on a horse, but you can take my word for it. It's an improvement on walking.
McAfee, what is your personal opinion of this fellow Boone?
Why ask me?
You seem to be an educated man. I was merely curious.
Why not talk to the Indian? I understand he went to Oxford.
Forget I asked.
No, I'll not forget it. I'll give you my opinion, since you brought the subject up. Mr. Boone may not be an educated man by your standards, but he's a lot more intelligent than you or I. He's what's meant by a gentle man. It's one I wouldn't care to cross. He's a man to follow because he'll lead you well. That's my opinion. Hope it satisfies your curiosity. Get on there, now.
We passed the mouth of the Kentucky 2 days ago, so my best guess places us just about here. One more day. We should be at the mouth of the Ohio by tomorrow, and with luck.
Well, how far is it to Vincennes?
Going northwest is just about as far as we've come from the mouth of the Kentucky.
But we've made it.
We haven't made it yet, although we've come a little farther than some might have thought. Blow out the candle. Let's turn in. Who is it? I don't know. I don't know how many. But I heard a horse nickering. I reckon our luck has run out this time. When the shooting starts, watch the horses so they don't run off. Right.
Mr. Boone! Mr. Boone! Mac! Ben!
It's Sam Lynn.
What do you reckon ever brought him back?
No, he's either run into Indians and come for protection, or he's led the British to us.
And he's got a girl with him. Now, does that make sense? It makes sense. At least to Sam it makes sense. Well, what do you know about that, Daniel? I reckon it's up to him to do his own explaining. Is there just the two of you?
Yeah, just the two of us, me and the girl. It's a good thing I heard that horse in nickering, otherwise I would have missed you completely. Although I had you figured to be going straight downstream.
Get down off the horse, Sam.
Ain't you glad to see me back? Nope, I reckon you ain't. Get down, girl. All right, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I ran out on you.
You did, didn't you, Sam?
Not the way you think.
What other way is there?
This is Malila, Mr. Boone. I told you about her. This is the only chance I had to go and fetch her.
She's Shawnee, and it was Shawnee killed my kin.
Put that knife away, Ben. If you aim to hurt this girl, you're gonna have to kill me first.
Oh, I just might do that too, boy.
Ben, the lad's right. You'll not harm any girl as long as I'm standing near, Shawnee or otherwise.
You're turning against me in favor of a squaw?
McAfee's right.
You're turning against me, too.
Nobody's turning against you. Put that knife away. There'll be no killing.
Well, if there's to be no killing, Mr. Boone, how do you intend punishing a traitor and a horse thief?
Get out of camp, Sam, and take the girl with you.
But, Mr. Boone...
Get out of camp. She's apt to bring the whole tribe down on us, and right now we don't need any trouble with the Indians.
All right. We'll go. Here's your $50 back. She didn't cost me nothing. She came to meet me.
Well, this time, would you kindly leave my horse here? I find I miss him.
I don't need your horse, Captain. I don't need none of you. Before I leave, I want to tell you something. The British know that you're coming, and they know where you're going. They're waiting for you at the Falls of the Ohio.
Sam. How do you know about this?
Leela told me, Mr. Boone. Part of her tribe's been marching with the British. When she heard my name, she came to warn me.
How many men do the British have?
Major Ferguson has 50 men.
I reckon we're going to have to vote on this. Do Sam and the girls stay, or do they go? Mingo?
I say they stay.
Mac?
Stay!
Captain?
I'm surprised I even get a vote.
Captain, you're still a member of this party. It's not a majority vote. We all agree they go or they stay. What's your decision?
You're in a hurry, Mr. Boone. Having the girl along will slow you up.
Truth of the matter, she probably can out-travel any of us. It's no worry.
At least he did bring my horse back. That shows some degree of honesty. As far as I'm concerned, they stay.
Guess it's up to you, Ben.
When a man lives with hate long enough, it gets to be a habit. If what she says is true, it seems we all owe her something. I won't cause no more trouble.
I'm sorry that my people have wronged you. If it will help right the wrong, use the knife. That is good. Now we will be friends.
I reckon we're all agreed. Let's get those horses hitched up and pack our gear. Let's move out.
You don't mean you're going to try and make this trip at night?
We've moved a lot further and a lot faster than they thought we could. There's a good chance we can still beat them at the falls.
What if we don't?
I don't borrow trouble, Captain. We've got enough of it as it is. Let's just wait and see what happens. All right, let's keep her moving. They beat us to the crossing after all.
That Indian girl said there were 50 men down there.
There are. They've got a trap down there. They're just hoping to make us come to them.
With 6 men?
Well, we're going to see if we can make them come to us. Let's get the canvas off of this little beauty so our friends can see her. Mike, light this. Everybody make a little contribution of powder here. Ben, hand me some of that trace chain.
What do you hope to gain with this foolish gesture?
Time, Captain, time. If any of them try to come up this hill, a lot of them won't make it to the top.
Looks like they're gonna make a fight of it. You don't suppose that messenger could have been wrong about them not having ammunition?
I think it's a bluff, Mr. Foss. But there's no need to take unnecessary risks. You'll find a white shirt hanging in my quarters. Please get it for me.
White shirt?
A flag of truce. I think I'll have a conference with Mr. Boone.
Yes, sir.
Flag of truce. What do you suppose he hopes to gain by that? I don't know. Just one way to find out.
It's a trap, Boone. You can't just walk into it.
They don't have to trap us, Captain. They know we're outnumbered.
Mr. Boone, I'd like to have a talk with you.
You can't go down there, man. They'll kill you or take you captive.
Mingo, you can't miss from here.
Just stand out of the way, Daniel.
I aim to.
What kind of man is that would walk down there unarmed?
Captain, when you understand what kind of a man he is, you may want to call off that duel.
Mr. Boone, allow me to introduce myself.
Major Ferguson, His Majesty's Royal Fusiliers. You got 50 men down there.
You seem to know as much about me as I know about you. May I ask where you got your information?
I didn't ask you where you got yours. And that white shirt you've been waving around, I take it you didn't walk all the way up this hill just to surrender.
Mr. Boone, I like you. It's too bad we couldn't have met under more pleasant circumstances.
Come to the point, Major. What is it you want?
To make a bargain.
I'll listen to it.
I want your cannon.
What have you got to offer in return?
Your life and the lives of the men you have with you. I see no need for unnecessary killing.
I'll have to talk to them. They're a determined bunch.
I'll give you an hour.
It'll be sundown soon. I'll give you an answer by dawn.
I do not think you are in a position to dictate terms, Mr. Boone.
Well, now that's where we disagree, Major. You see that cannon up there?
It's rather useless without shot or powder, isn't it?
But you can't be sure that we don't have powder and shot. Now, you just said you don't want any unnecessary killing. So you give me till dawn. Because if you try to come up that hill and take it, I guarantee you, Major, somebody's going to get hurt.
I will give you your time, Boone. But as for anybody getting hurt, I don't know. You see, the powder that you expected to pick up at the pass of the Falls of the Ohio is safely in my hands. Until dawn.
Well, what did he want?
Captured our powder. If we'll give up our cannon, we can all go free. We've got until dawn to make up our minds.
Mr. Boone, they find Malila here. They ain't about to let her go. They'll shoot her as a spy.
I know that, Sam.
Well?
What would you do, Captain?
Well, a good soldier more or less have to sacrifice one life to save 6 others, but...
Now, you just simmer down, son. Ain't nobody gonna hurt that girl. She's a friend of mine.
You got any other ideas, Captain?
Yes, Mr. Boone, I have. We let the girl go. I'm sure she can find her way back to her village. Lynn here can join her later. She can take my horse.
What about the cannon?
Well, without powder, our mission's a failure anyway.
Yeah. If bad goes to worse, we can always blow it up. I'm no expert in these matters, but I've had a fowling piece blow up in my hand when the muzzle was plugged with mud. I don't see it make any difference with a cannon.
But if we blow the cannon up, it ain't gonna be much help to Major Clark at Fort Vincennes.
No, it's true.
If I come this far, I gotta give up now. Not without a fight.
Daniel, if I voted to surrender, I'd be in the minority. What did you have in mind?
I don't know about the rest of you, but I didn't come this far to leave that powder in British hands. Mingo, just might work.
What are you talking about?
I want you to wake up Ben and Sam and McAfee and get them started cutting logs. I need enough to build 2 stone boats. And I've got to get a wrench.
Would you mind telling me what you have in mind, or is that asking too much?
I aim to take that cannon apart and haul it into Vincennes piece by piece. I don't say we'll all get to where we're going, but if that major wants a cannon, it may take him a while to find all the parts.
Well, 'cause 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 Good job, Sam. Come on. Sam, you know how to get to Vincennes.
Yes, sir.
Ben, you know how to get there, too. And don't stay too close together. If that Bridges major wants this cannon, it'll take him a while to find all the parts. Cross the river when you're in the clear, and we'll try to meet downstream tomorrow. This rig doesn't look much like a cannon up real close. But at night and moving fast, it might just serve the purpose. You're going to drive this rig right through the British camp. It'll cause a little diversionary action.
Yes, chances are it'll get me killed.
Well, I'll admit there's a real good chance you're going to be shot.
Well, I want to thank you for those words of encouragement.
You drive on down to the point and wait for me, Mingo. I don't want our friends to miss having a chance to get a real good look at this little beauty.
Mr. Boone, you've outlined what everyone else is to do except you and I.
Captain, you and I are going down that British camp and get that powder. Now, you've got a real good jump on them. But if the British or any of their hired hands start pressing you, dump that gun and run. But make sure you dump it where the water's deep.
Oh, we'll know how to dump her, Mr. Boone. We've been together so long now, I've developed quite a fondness for her.
Good luck, Sam.
That's all the luck I need, Mr. Boone, just sitting right there in that cannon.
We'll see you, Mr. Boone.
Have a good trip, Ben.
Aim too, Dan.
Now, when you get through that British camp...
I appreciate your saying when instead of if.
Well, you're going to have a lot of people on your tail. But when they get close, cut that outfit loose. Cross the river and head downstream. But be sure and bring the horses. We're going to need them to tote that ammunition.
I'll bring the horses. Good luck, Daniel.
I'm not real sure who needs the luck most, you or me. Give us 5 minutes, Captain.
Mr. Boone, I want you to know one thing. For the first time since we started this mission, I have the feeling you just might succeed.
Thanks, Captain. Man never knows what he can do till he tries.
I'm just beginning to appreciate that.
You wouldn't be apologizing to me, would you?
I might. If you'll accept it. We still have a long road to go together. I see no reason why we shouldn't travel it as friends.
Sometimes it makes the going easier. You're after Mingo. It's time to go.
It's the cannon, Mr. Foss. The cannon!
You men, come with me!
got the guards back at the shack.
Help! Help me!
Captain, let's get this powder in the brush and hide it. Come on, climb through.
Did you overtake that cannon, Mr. Force?
Oh, yes, we overtook the cannon, Major. The crazy engine dumped in the river, sank in the mud.
Well, at least we've got their powder. Let's get it loaded back on that wagon and move the company out.
I think our time is just about run out. At least we've saved half of it. You go ahead, I'm gonna blow the rest. Well, there's your cannon, Captain. All put back together and just about as good as new.
Thanks to you?
Well, I'd say thanks to everybody here. Now, all you've got to do is get it to Vincennes.
Don't worry about that. We'll get it there.
Mingo and I are going back for the ammunition. Most likely we'll catch up with you. Good luck.
Thanks. Good luck to you.